Greetings Earthlings and welcome to Planet Sync. In each episode we invite a musician from planet Earth. Our intention is to gain information about the world of sync, as we are setting up our own advertising agency. This week's guest is...
Hey everybody, I'm Finlay, an artist from Los Angeles, California, and I'm currently coming to you from Austin, Texas.
Hello and thank you for joining us on Planet Sync. So, we asked you to bring a few of your favorite things. What book is that?
Okay, what book would I bring with me? I'm really digging this really small, fun devotional book. It's called Streams in the Desert by L.B. Cowman. I believe her first name is Lettie. It was actually written years ago, I think over 100 years ago, but I'm really loving it in the morning for meditation and just really puts me in the right mindset and starts my day off to a good start.
Sounds like a must-have book. Finlay, thanks for the heads up. What gadget is that?
Okay, favorite gadget. I just can't get away from the iPhone. I wish it were a more fun, glamorous answer, but honestly, you gotta answer those emails on a desert island, right?
Any more guests choosing the iPhone and I will have to start charging this Apple company for advertising space. I still have this strange connection to this Apple company, just cannot put my antennas on it. What band t-shirt is that?
My favorite band right now, one of my favorite influences, Sylvan Esso. They are from Charlotte, North Carolina, and just killing it in the pop electronic game. And I love them so much. I would probably buy any kind of merch from them just because that's how sick they are. They're just great people. But they just came out with a really cool sports bra for women. And I've just never seen another band do that before. It just has their logo on the front, super simple. But I would pick the women's sports bra instead of a typical band t-shirt.
I will have to get one of those for my wife Moon Unit. What drink is that?
Favorite drink? My favorite drink right now that I would pack up and take with me anywhere is actually a Cold-Brew coffee based out of Austin, Texas. They're called Chameleon Cold-Brew. Make tons of different flavors. It's all, organic, natural beans, which I have tons of food allergies, so I kind of deal with food-specific problems every day. And anyway, it's kind of tough for me to find like a safe coffee that works with my system, but that is super tasty and I really love. And so Chameleon Cold-Brew, not that this is a direct commercial for them, but absolute favorite brand. And I typically have it with a couple cubes of ice and some almond milk and even some maple syrup to kind of sweeten it up. So I guess it would be my own coffee concoction that I would take with, but definitely my favorite.
Sounds delicious. What greatest hits CD is that?
Okay, greatest hits CD. That's a tough one. I don't know, to be honest, I don't know if there are any of my favorite artists that have really been around long enough to even have a greatest hits CD at this point, because they've probably been at it, for a long time, but we've only seen their music over the last 5 or 7 years. So that being said, I would choose a 90s compilation, probably one of those, now 72, now 35 CDs. They just have tons of music from each year on it. But I would probably choose a 90s compilation from 1998 or 1999.
I love the 90s. Up here in space we are up to the now compilation 2,364,845. What is the best TV commercial ever?
Best TV commercial. Okay, hands down, this rando, bizarre prescription drug medication commercial that I saw last summer. I was at my parents' house visiting in Texas, and I saw this terribly hilarious prescription drug commercial where the dad is he's walking his dog, but he's doing it with this ecstatic emotion that you've really never seen before. I don't know what he's on or what just made him so excited in that moment to be walking his dog. But he has the fattest smile on his face. He's dancing. He's even trying to get his family kind of in on the joy happening. And you just have to wonder what kind of medication it's for. But it's definitely a legitimate American, kind of Western medicine drug commercial. And I just have to give the marketing people kudos for it, because I think the viewer can't really tell if they were serious, if they meant for the commercial to be serious, or if it's supposed to be kind of ironic or satirical. But either way, they just killed it. It's a hilarious commercial. Wish I could tell you, the brand name, but definitely my favorite.
I will have to get me some of that drug. This could cheer me up on my spacewalks with our flea-ridden cyberdog Maximilian. What's your favorite TV show theme tune?
The Office is a recurring theme in my household. It's almost constantly on in the background. I always pick up on the jokes here and there. I always turn it on if I need a little pick-me-up throughout the day. So I would probably say that one of my life themes is the theme from The Office. It's super upbeat and just fun and and bizarre, and really just reminds me of the craziness of what Michael Scott has brought into this world.
I love that show. What's your favorite film soundtrack?
Okay guys, so my favorite film soundtrack is from a film of Ben Stiller's that came out, I believe it released in 2014. It's called The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and I love this soundtrack. The score is just brilliantly and beautifully done. It features Jose Gonzalez and Jack Johnson and a couple of other artists that I really love and admire, really for their specific styles. But what I love about this film and really about the score is that the music is actually, equally a part of the message of the script and just how it brings out inspiration. There's this scene where the main character, who Ben Stiller also plays, I believe he self-directed and also, acts in it. He's the main role. And anyway, his character is going on this kind of adventurous quest, really to find a photograph to bring back to Life magazine is where he's working. But ultimately, it's more about kind of this life conquest that he's making. And so the footage is shot in Greenland, I believe, and there's this beautiful compilation of him kind of rushing toward this erupting volcano. And the way that it's done is just really inspiring. It's really fun. The cinematography is beautiful. But the music of Jose Gonzalez, that's kind of a thematic picture, if you will, running through the whole film, is just my favorite. I'll watch that movie anytime I am needing a little bit of inspiration, and it's just one of the best. I love it.
That Jack Johnson is a cool dude. He knows how to write a song and surf a wave. What's the best music in a video game?
Okay, best music in a video game. I actually don't play games very much, but I will say that probably the 1998 or 99 version of Mario Kart, of Super Mario Kart, has one of the best video game themes that I've ever heard. I remember, being in second or third grade, and my older brother would be playing Super Mario Kart, and if I was lucky, he would let me play with him. But there's one level on there that's like Rainbow Star. It's the only thing that I remember, and it just had a super cool, really rad electronic fun theme, and I remember it and loved it.
I love the Latin vibe that theme has. It makes me dance the cha-cha-cha.
That's it for the podcast. Once again, I'm Finlay from Los Angeles, California. Happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Great to chat, Finlay. Thanks so much for being a fantastic guest. I must dash as I've date with Moon Unit at the Sea of Tranquility Bar.